Welcome back, everybody. It's your host with the most here, StarBornFeline. We are picking up with the next episode of Refantazio. So I just moved us over here to the town, so we can just turn in our quest from last episode. So this was the other mausoleum quest.
What?
A black jewel necklace. Don't tell me you found a proper word to retrieve it. I did it myself. All the people had to be worse as Zelda. Oh, I've seen your face before. You're the youth help restore order during the attack of Grand Cathedral. I apologize for my earlier behavior. The thing is, I said I can't even imagine what my wife would think if she heard me utter scriptorial nonsense. Allow me to reminisce for a moment. My wife was a researcher under the king's employ. She had such a wet... She would take... Whoops. Sorry. She was kind, noble, frank...
Really?
Oh my gosh, hold on. We would talk for hours, endlessly discussing the country's future. She was kind and noble. Frankly, I never deserved her. And this necklace, it was an object which she treasured the most. Oh, I never would have guessed. Glad you're able to bring it back to you.
Thank you very much indeed.
You have my deepest, most heartfelt thanks. Here's the reward, I promise. Accept it as a gift for the both of us. Fortunately, I'm running low on funds, so this is the best thing you do. Forgive me.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. We got courage, sunglass, sandglass, curse, increase your courage, and then with the 4 doubting, I think they're called Reeve.
All right.
Perfect. Courage, courageous young Elda. I shan't forgive your kindness for as long as I live. Now that I have this memento, I have some closure about my wife's fate. I should return to the countryside now. I bid you farewell. Okay, perfect. So, with that turned in, our next goal here is just going to be visit a familiar face. It's, you know her, you love her. We are going to visit Maria. Lost my place. Give me a second. Curse my fat fingers. Oh wait, no. I'm glad I double checked because actually that saved me because I was about to make a mistake.
All right then.
So this is actually something we can do. So this is if you want to get a specific tile.
Where to?
From here.
Let's go.
So if you, there's a specific trophy or title you can get here, depending on what you're playing.
Oh, thanks.
If it's PC, a console, etc. What you want to do basically is just to avoid wasting time, is save up, or sorry,
Now.
create a
Alright.
save here. Alright, sorry, I was about to start recording when I had to step away for a second to get some stuff done. So there's a little bit of a gap, but nothing too crazy. Wait again. Fancy a jump? Raise your courage a little. Extra special roll for you. Feel free to go. Give it a go. But you'll dive better. But you'll dive better the more courage you have. Here's a super fine rope, just 500 Eve. This one's for those who really want to risk it all. Interested?
Good. Good.
Ah, that's a spirit. But you think you'll have the spirit after coming eye to eye with the bottom of the valley? So the reason we want to do this, and the reason we make the save, is this just like I said, it'll give us a trophy if we're playing on console, or it'll give you a
All right.
Again, I think you need to get the max rank of 4 to actually get that title, so just bear with me for a second.
What now? Well met, eh?
Good.
There you go. That can make the 4
Now
needed.
then.
Courage. Why that?
There you go. At your own risk. So that's just if you need to get. That's just mainly just to get that title. If you want to keep that progress, you can. But rather, what I see is the best way to get it.
What now?
The best thing to do is just create the save, load it, and then after you get the title, just reload your save. Then go to the side stuff with Maria.
Well met, eh?
That's just the other way to get that title out of the way. Again, this
What
isn't a
now?
100% playthrough. I am just trying to show off the most of it. I did read a little bit, and I realized I should have really been more active with the Golden Beetles, because we are about to meet a merchant who is interested in them. But unfortunately, that's on me. Anyway, let's see. I really should go talk to you. So you should be at rank 4, but unfortunately,
Mister?
let's just try to walk forward. This will get her to rank 6. And I realized I should have waited to do what I did off screen. Really quickly, I did actually do, at least for Stroll, I did actually decide to go and unlock the next rank of healer. Listen, I just do want to have back healer, and I'm guessing that's going to be Stroll, because I don't really see any other major things we can add on to his kit. At least not right now. But anyway. Is Mr. Nereus there? Do you think he'll help make a sign? Well, why don't we go ask him?
Yeah.
Oh, my heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous.
Aha!
Oh, a present you say? And no cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance. Great. It's a lot to ask. Calling me intrigued. You piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? Design. I believe your work, isn't it, young miss? I am inspired. Such lively line work and vibrant colors. A truly invigorating schematic.
Genius!
My girl, you're quite a budding artist, aren't you? Sign is surely the brightest up, even the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards. Thank you so much. Ah, yes, I know I got a perfect cut of wood around here that was destined for this purpose. Should be crafting away that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike, yes? Mumble, 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 mumble.
Amazing.
Oh, Monsieur really is helping us. I can't believe it. Honestly, I think they'll do a good job.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now that Mr. Nereus is helping, I hope it makes Miss Fabina happy. I didn't ask her before we started making it. Hope it won't be a bother.
Oh,
Oh, young lady. Sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It shall be installed at an optimal angle, so it will be handled myself certainly. To the honeybee!
Let's go.
Hurry, mister, let's go! I'm really curious how long that took. I'm like, a week? I imagine it's at least took an afternoon, but like typically it would take longer.
now then.
It's all signed now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Wow.
Wow, it's so sparkly! An astute observer, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. She's built to last as well. Without doubting myself. Once again, I'm sure you'll agree.
Maria!
Maria, have you returned home?
You know.
I asked Mr. Nereus to make this for you. You said your last time was too old, so do you like this one? The one we made instead? Maria designed it.
Right.
Maria, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm glad.
Wonderful.
It's really a wonderful sign, and so well built too. It's perfect for the wait for the integrating guests. Just look at the smiling faces. If he could see it now, why he might even shed a tear.
Huh?
Oh no, Miss Rena, you're crying. Pay no mind, dear. Sun is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course. Just thank you for this. You'll come and eat, won't you?
Oh.
Of course. White root should down free drink, would it not?
Oh, good.
I'm glad. It looks amazing.
Really amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. But it made Miss Sabina cry. Are people supposed to cry when they're happy? You're right. Miss Sabina was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now? You did a great job.
Oh, yay.
Do you think that makes Papa happy too?
You know.
You know, when you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen somewhere else except for this place in the sky. Picture always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way.
There are so many people around here. They're always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad and in trouble and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids, everyone is suffering, just like I
I'll
was.
do my best.
But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everyone else too. I sense Maria's kindness and determination and the strong trust that she has placed in me. Rank
I wonder if
6.
Papa is watching.
New skill slot. Okay, one more rank and then we can unlock the last rank of healer.
Maria!
Could you come here and help me serve food? Oh, let's go. Can't wait to eat. After sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back to Nereus, who was in a chipper mood. Back to Matrius Cavern. Okay, so let's see here.
What you wanna know?
Let's see here. Not really worth anything too worth it. Okay,
It's time.
if I leave this place tomorrow, that we are. Before we do that,
Now, where was I?
okay, I actually want to go and talk to Academia real quick. Sorry, I just want to double check something. So, like I said, I unlocked a few extra classes for some of my characters. Nothing too major. I just wanted to start get them into certain,
Comfortable.
maybe start getting into specific routes. So yeah, I actually got Heisman here on the brawler, rank 4 already. I just use some instants to get them where I need it to be. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, we're just gonna go start with Heisman. Speaking of which, we're gonna go talk with him right now.
Apologies. Ah, it's you.
Once again, once we get more pressing goals out of the way, I wouldn't be sure what to do with myself. Been thinking of the Yuji village. In some ways, this may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've always been away for so long. Can't say they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now. Come on, let's just go and see.
Yes.
Alright then, I suppose. I'll stop wasting time diaring and get myself ready. The place is just east of Matria. The village is hidden, so I prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari.
It's me, Heisme. I've returned, and I have someone to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
Just
Though I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. I mean, hey, I'm used to that.
Hey.
I apologize.
Ah, yes, the old experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize. Hi, Zmei, is that you? You look gray in the ears, my friend. As if the years have been unkinder to you, to Dari. Why is... If you notice here, let me just make a quick note here. Hype's ears are unusually big compared to the other Ujifs. And what do they look less like bats, more like Sphinx cats, the hairless ones. I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who's this?
He is...
This is William, a traveling companion of mine. He is standing in the turn for the throne. Nice to meet you. Wait, is this why you come back to the village?
No.
No. Came here to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy. Gone ahead then. Perhaps where I could bring him here. At the very least, let me let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely I thought he liked the hill. It's not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if no sympathy.
Please.
Alright, thank you.
Here.
I used to train here when I was young. Look close, you can see the tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the tree, I get a swarm of bugs coming down my head. Of course, I go whining to Tadari about it. A crybaby, eh? Having trouble to imagine it, huh? The villagers are here. They're watching us from the shadows. Focus and listen, you'll hear them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knight, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here? Boy, wasn't even born in the village.
Oh.
Do you hear it? Sounds like you're not welcome here.
Well,
Exactly within my expectations, then. They decline. Let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I've explained the situation to younger villagers. Seems like nobody has any problem with giving your son a place here. Indeed. Thank you. Master Tadari! The urn of bones, it's gone! What? What is the meaning of this? All the night brings shame to the village. I was too afraid to refuse them, that's all. Show yourself.
Hey.
Stop hiding and show yourself. The villagers haven't changed a bit, still rejecting outsiders, still setting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and that is my sole salvation. Okay, yeah, definitely that's messed up. I can understand if people are scared of the outside world. That's one thing. Going out of your comfort zone is never easy, even at the best of times. But to not let someone have that right of a funeral and to rest in peace? Shall I search the village entire? No stone unturned? Del intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
I apologize.
You have my sincerest apology. I shall take responsibility. Find the urn. If my duty as chief, not the one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it's best you leave. Very well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martyra. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hits you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Oh, Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Okay, next is Port Brithil, capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we can punch south out of Murphia, we'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. Ooh-hoo! What is this I see? Okay, wow, so Port Brithil. Let's see.
Here's where we are now. Here's where we are now.
So we're gonna have 3 stops, a sightseeing spot here. We're gonna have a fight with Katarina.
Let us hurry.
We might make another stop here at this village.
This place here.
And then arrive at the port.
Hey.
It is a large city of prosperous commerce due to its no small part oceanic proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in from the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the roads, okay, Nereus? Why, never. What do you think you're talking? Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next up, Port Brithil, Captain Oceana.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
what to pick.
Okay. Day till we reach Rehaville. Okay, let's see. So, first things first, before we actually start any bonds or things to do, is we are going to take a chance to do some cooking here. So let's see, we actually want to cook a couple different things. So let's see. So first things on the menu is going to be some invincible noodles. Let's see here. Fisher magic. Oh, we actually already got some, so that's fine. I'm out of spring spice. Shoot, so. Oh dear, don't let that be something I need for the next one. So I already actually made those, so we're good there. No, wait. I take that back. We have not made those. So if you notice the icon, that indicates we make it. So I'm out of. I didn't realize I was out of spice. So dang it! Alright, so I messed that up. You're supposed to cook noodles there, but we were all out, so that's my bad. Okay. Ooh, nope. That's my bad. Okay, so next thing now is... Okay, so yeah, cook your noodles and then come here and do Bygone Days is the next thing. Pierce, record of his life with his son. I haven't started this one. Eyes made left to here. I think it means that it's okay to read. Shall I spend some time reading this book? We shall. And this one doesn't have any choices, so once we just go through it, we will get tolerance here. With a sparse an object, the world still manages to vividly depict an endearing quality of a small child. He writes of the days his son took his first step. First words his son spoke, a time his son nearly ripped his ear off, climbing all over him. Of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, being so exhausted he'd fallen asleep in place without realizing it. I see, being a parent brought him a lot of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him a lot of joy. Almost rises inside me. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
Alright.
Honestly, just 4 tolerance for reading that, I will happily take that. I think we're like maybe a 5th of the way there, so we'll still have time.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
The next part should be story, so I will just mute myself here.
Oi!
Oh. Okay, never mind. That is not story, that is... Okay, so there's a bath casket on the back deck now. I've had enough whining about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy soap while we're stopped.
Speaking of...
Under certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into the bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider purchase. Not only can you acquire mag while using it, but you can also use various bath salts. Oh wow, so that's just kind of good.
The breeze feels nice.
But
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's too dangerous to go outside. So let's see, Ruby, and then... Okay, so next thing we want to do here is go back inside. A part of me is just tempted to talk to Bridget here. We're supposed to be doing we're supposed to go in and do the book again to do tolerance, but since I am a little bit behind. Bridge is supposed to be at +4, but we never actually got around to that. Meatballs. We're just gonna make one because we're almost out of red grass. Oh no, Hulkborn knows how to cook that. I'll go call her.
Hail!
Why is the meat purple? Meat should never be purple. I've considered this topic for quite a while. It's not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful rather than be a tiny polite bite. We've already heard that before. Prime ingredients these days, I just say this meal is exquisite when it's complete.
Good.
As normal as it not? Incredibly acidic belies the dish's depths.
All right.
Okay, so it's just the same thing. So, typically what you're supposed to do here, and this is if you've followed things properly, you would just come here, do the book again to get more tolerance. I'm actually gonna maybe belay that here in this case. Nope, never mind. Yes, so Bridge is supposed to be a +4 right now. Like, I messed it up a little bit by going to the dungeon a day late instead of doing a bunch of other stuff. Hold on. Oh, just showing us that she's updated now. On to the new. We'll just grab some of these markers here. Okay, so I guess we are reading. I keep just clicking. Bygone days. I've been lifted here, means it's okay to read, increase tolerance. Let's get reading. Though sparse and object, the words still manage to vividly depict the genuine quality of a small child. To describe Hyman and his son running through fields together on a beautiful sunny day, you can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Heisman loses sight of his son, only to find he can climb a tall tree. Heisman is mortified until his boy nimbly jumps down, just as his father would have. See, being a parent brought him a lot of struggles, but even more than that brought him joys.
All right.
Okay. Still more left reading this book. I'll pick up from the next time.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We arrive at the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. I think you erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart. I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
worst case scenario is you got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear you are capable of flight? I disappoint, but they're more for gliding. Okay, that's good to know. So it's not that he can fly, he just glides. Let's see here. So again, typically what would happen here, you come in, cook more invincible noodles. I don't know why it would just tell you to cook one at a time, unless there's an actual reason for it. Yeah, it says cook invincible noodles again. So I don't know why we just tell you like just how many to cook, unless there's an actual reason you want to cook each one individually. I guess we could maybe just start filling out some of these. We have enough for a curative Coney roast. Oops, I just want one.
Let's check.
Strom wants to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
now then.
Okay. For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, Something to keep in mind is where the cut comes from. Taste and texture can change dramatically, you know? Each type of cut has an individual preparation, and if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious, something to strive for. Wouldn't you say?
Speaking of,
So what kind of cut do we have here? But never you mind. Just leave it to me. Watch your meat and adjust the heat, so it goes. Although, it depends on what your preference is, really. Is there any time? No, it is time. Strike now.
all right.
Yes, not bad so far. See the juice there? That should prove this is turning out delicious. Well, something for the aroma, and we're done. Just a little, or it'll overshadow the flavor. Amazing, strongly delicious looking dish to cook perfection. Curative coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now, imagine how it tastes. Okay, let's... Can't wait for him to actually get it to where we can actually use this thing without losing time. We've got a bunch of seeds we can use. So... Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that? Like on days, so we're gonna keep bringing here and keep raising our tolerance. All the time, he came in tears, upset he couldn't sing a certain song well. He ended up singing other songs together through the night until falling asleep. Next morning, Hazmi woke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before, singing the song he had been trying to learn, a birthday song for his father. Yes, he being a parent brought him a lot of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy.
All right. All right.
Okay, that actually brings us to a little bit just past the halfway point, I think.
Nura speaking.
I've got something for the old gold radar, so we should take a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilhaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
This is...
A truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Coming here is enough to wound the soul. Chill settles in my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad. Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
Sorry. I was just reminding you of something unpleasant.
Everything okay?
Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause you concern. I know what destroyed this village. No doubt about it, this is the work of a human. Indeed, scars upon this place differ from traces left behind by monster attacks or an act of war. Right, I don't know if magla crystals are going to attract the humans here or if they attack caused them. But my whole town will eventually... Stroll. Make no assumptions, too, about what runs through your mind. But I would ask you to recall the time we cut down the human at the castle and saved Bulb's life within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell upon negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Suppose you're right. Coming face to face with this cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Understanding tragedy and suffering can help you understand like how to empathize with others. My stomach seems to notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Nereus can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
let's put this place behind us.
Here.
Okay, by the by, in the drawing, this picture will still bring viewers no joy, but it's important to document it nonetheless. Okay.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Okay. Day after tomorrow will be in Maritime City. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. My gosh, I can still remember the first time I saw the ocean.
My bad.
Well, I shouldn't speak so. As we say, too pessimistic. It's a bad habit. What was I gonna say? Wasn't I supposed to be checking the pantry every day? I don't remember. Oh my gosh, if I was and I missed out on some ingredients, I feel especially dumb. I probably was supposed to be checking the pantry every day we were on the road. Dang it. Well, that's fine. That's on me. I forgot. Oh well, that's for a future reference. This is for next time. So, the item we want to try and cook today is something called magic bread. Mind you, you may not be able to do this. There's a certain item you can't get until the next city, but if you're lucky, oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong item. Sorry. Yeah, magic bread. So let's see. Dream Eater Moth. Am I reading that right? Okay. Well, we don't have that, and I don't know where to get that, so that is fine. So yeah, you're supposed to cook magic bread there, but that's not happening. So the next thing we can do instead is just go straight to reading. Well. This is finished already, but... So if we finish this, it should give us a tolerance.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Did I finish reading it?
Quite.
Salty yet strangely fresh aroma of seawater is already upon us. We reach Brighthaven Vale by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. It feels more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. So we put the forest behind us at long last. We're ready to venture beyond where the cliff collapsed, bearing passage.
I see.
It seems it was fixed without a trace of ruin. And speaking of ruined areas, do you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage for the rest of the way? Okay.
That reminds me.
So what we want to do now is, again, we're supposed to cook on pantry. Yep, I'm supposed to be checking this thing every day. Well, we got the fragrant spice, so we can actually make up a little bit for last time and try to make that invincible noodle from earlier. Raging for talent specialized. Yeah. Actually, we already saw this one, so. If you remember, he was just stomping on the bread. Unfortunately, it doesn't show anything unique each time. Oh, hey. Okay, we're supposed to be reading. This wants us to read the New World Travel Diary. But we already finished that, and that would give us, but that would still give us more imagination. So I guess that's fine.
All right.
While reading Galaga. We're just short, it looks like.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like that missy Gauntlet runner is coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hey, you lot! Yeah, on the Gauntlet runner over there. You are not becoming king on my watch. Oh, I got a short fuse, you know. And that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young miss says, hoping you lot are willing to act. Alright, now she's done it.
Come on then.
If she wants a boom, she'll get one. Wait, they're coming on board at the other end? Well, now we have to accept the challenge.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Try a bit of this! Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
You gotta love the bombardment.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. But so have we.
Forward! Falling back!
Okay.
Now accept your fate.
Steal.
I'll be taking that.
Why,
Tekken.
hello there, treasure.
Come forth, royal soul.
Cyclo.
Scour.
Let's do this.
Swordmaster.
Slicer.
Hack and slash.
I stand ready.
Magic Knight!
Heavy brush.
Pierce through them!
Perhaps all power
There's
of
chance.
kings.
Nope, no luck.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
Nice one, Captain.
Magic Seeker. Wind. A tough one. I shall vanquish evil.
Someone's done, so.
All yours.
What do you got here?
Lend me your strength. I defer to you.
On me, we go together.
Oh, here you go. Phantom Tracer.
Let me help.
Just so we can see it.
This is it!
Nice.
No. Why? Oh, why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Alright, we didn't take any damage, so... Wow.
To ever greater
I was lucky.
heights.
The fact that we're so high up in the rankings makes me scared.
I've lost.
Before you can lose that, I just want to say something. The fact that we're... Ooh, my gosh, I'm bumping... Everything's trying to stop me from sharing my thoughts here. The fact that we've gotten so high in the rankings, we went from like 9,000 something to 136 in just a short amount of time. I get the feeling we are either gonna have a hard time breaking past the 100 mark, or something's gonna happen that sets us way, way back. I'm not sure which it is, but like, there's no way we're gonna just hit the top 10 like that and stay there for the rest of the game. Damn it, I lost! If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me. But the heart of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now. You got that? Katarina! Cheer up!
Yeah?
I was your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Edwardicus. Who do you think I am exactly? Oh, pardon me, I know perfectly well that you're the great Katarina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
All the people in there migrating to find work? Even though it might kill them in the end? Well, the options to papyrus like them have. Might be dangerous, but they gotta break some eggs to make an omelet. Edwardicus, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, Jalad. Katarina's made a generous donation. Thank you. We can eat for once.
Listen to me.
I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Know that we are. We believe in you, Katarina. Never the money just slaying monsters a few days ago. I was meant to be start my real campaign fund. Small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them a few weeks at most. They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. Can't fathom dying to earn a living. And fat cats are all too happy to when papyrus take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for those bloody heads. They'll squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. But is money the answer? Will handing out money make this better? Got no clue myself, but I had to try something. But now tons of people are gonna starve. And I can tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act got to take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world is gonna change. It'll stay rotten as it is. So, many say that nothing to be done, but they're only saying that because the papyrus are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They could have papyrus start doing well for themselves. They would shake up the shoddy grounds they're standing on. They like this twisted world, just as it is. Well then, let's save them too.
In that case.
Oh.
Even though they're my enemies? Maybe they're struggling in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
Well, doesn't mean they can make the papyrus suffer for it, so yeah, I'll figure out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged, William. We may be enemies, but I'm having this. I like having these talks. Not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to recruitment center, and we're gonna be serving bigger rewards for bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into a peaceful one together. I can feel Katrina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me.
She.
The loyal hunter Katarina, keeper, inheritor of the brawler's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bonds, a new heroic embodiment slumbers within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by thy strength fulfill thy destiny.
I'm not letting anyone die.
Now have the Pugilist available. Oops. And another thing I missed. Oh, I kind of like the design. Very... Not Tron. What's the thing? Next time I see you, I'm taken down for sure. So don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Looking forward to seeing what kind of place Reffield is. Okay, let's see. We're almost there. Now, we are supposed to go in here. And no cooking this time, but rather we are going to go in and read New Travel's Diary again. That'll get us another 4 to imagination. And since I did have imagination a little bit early on, unintentionally, what's going to happen here is that it will just raise us to the next rank.
Now
Or
then.
at least it should anyway. I'm just skipping here because we've already seen this animation a couple times, so there we go.
Imagination.
It says one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
Conqueror needs the precision kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Brylehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brylehaven.
Port Brylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brylehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
way to the horizon! It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The City of Water, Brylehaven.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far.
Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. It is not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
This is a joy! This is a joy! This is a joy! This is a joy! This is a joy!
Sorry, I didn't realize I was still muted. I was actually talking this whole time. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified new videos that come out. Share this content with people might enjoy it, or just need a bit of background noise in life. Until then, for this episode, leave a comment down below. What do you think of this place? Because I'm loving the Sea Town Shanty vibe we got going on here. But besides that, hope you all have a great day, evening, or time for you to watch this video. Remember to be kind. Try something new tomorrow. Until then, this has been StarBornFeline. Sign off for now. Saying goodbye.